So the first thing I want to do is I want to clone the DevTools repo. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like real quick. So for the most part, you'll see that it is a Vue project, and it has Vue components that are actually building the application. In the end, a Chrome extension is a little app. We also have this package.json where I want to focus on right now. And you'll see that we have some npm tasks here, or scripts. So we want to run this one, the build task, but in order to do so, we want to first get all the dependencies uh, for this particular project. And you'll see some of them are familiar to us already, the ones that we installed for our own project. So let's continue with that then. I'm going to close this and install all the dependencies that we're going to need to build the Chrome extension. Cool. So now that we have that, we can run the build task. So let's open up the project once more in our editor. And you'll see that we have under the shells folder a Chrome folder. This is the one we're interested in. So on the left you have the folder that we cloned for the vue-devtools project. And here I'm highlighting the shells folder, in which we have the Chrome folder, which was generated after we built or we ran the npm build command. So we're gonna get a hold of that, and we're gonna copy and paste that folder inside of our Heartbeat project. And I'm gonna rename that to be vue-devtools, like that. Awesome. So now what we can do is we can add in this launch folder the package.json file that we are creating. We can add the following: chromium args, and make that load extension, and it's going to be vue-devtools. Alright. Notice I'm still running the dev task here, so we can serve content on the port 8080. And I'm going to relaunch the application. Let me drag it over here. And you see the app is still running, but we also have the View tab in here. And so this is great. We now can inspect the components in our application. You see how it highlighted the V app, and we have our remotes list, and we have still all the functionality that we're used to. Notice that it looks a little bit different, but this is only because we updated to the latest version of vue-devtools. Just a quick comment on this. There's also an initiative, and I will have a link to the particular issue on GitHub that is addressing this, but the main idea for this vue-devtools is to have actually an Electron app, which is kind of an equivalent to NW, and standalone app that you can use vue-devtools to connect to your apps remotely. So in the future, we would probably not even need to do all these things, so we can have our DevTools ready to debug or to inspect our application. But in the meantime, this is a way you can add DevTools to NW.js.